I just got a notification.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we live.
And something's happening. There you go.
Yeah, we live. Let's take a quick look at this. Let's take a look at this red car again. So, guys, if you're watching, I'm here with Gareth. We're on Discord at the moment, and we're busy looking at JDM cars in the auctions. First one we're looking at is this 1993 Type R RX-7 FD3. It's a grading 3, so it's a good thing it's a 3 and not a R or RA, because an R means that there's been a panel that's been rebuilt. 3, it's a decent grade. I mean, it's mid-level. If you're looking for a project car, that's what I'm saying. E means it's really bad in terms of the exterior, but Gareth and I had a quick look at this one before we started the stream, and we can see already. I mean, dude, what do you think of this? It's
well, I'd say the exterior isn't the best, but you said the interior is actually reasonably nice, considering it's got 150,000 Ks and it's only sold for $5,500.
Well, that's it. If you look at the pictures, the fifth picture that I have open, there's just it's sun damage. I mean, the clear coat's gone on this car. It's a red car. It's been parked in the sun. If you look at the rear of the car, I think it's the sixth picture. You can see the rear of the car. It's still got that nice bright red on it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Actually, so it's been resprayed a little bit. If you compare the bumper to the side fender there.
I can't read Japanese, so won't be able to tell. But look, a project car, $5,700 US. This is what the car sold for with 152,000 kilometers. This is not a bad buy, considering it is not graded as an R, RA, or RB. Good buy, I'd say.
The only thing that gets me is that mileage of 150,000 Ks.
Yeah, being a rotary.
It is a 1993, so
you know what? I'm pretty sure this car's gone to the United States. 93.
It probably has, because what that is now, yeah, it's legal.
It's illegal this year actually. And I mean, this is a stock car. I mean, the radio and the exhaust and anything ever changed.
Yeah. Well, we don't know engine-wise, but I'm guessing it's pretty stock from the outside.
And yeah, look, 152,000 kilometers. But anyway, so that's the one. Moving on, there's another FD. Let's get rid of all the FDs. I just sent you a link. There's a yellow one that I wanted you to take a look at with me. This is the first time you're going to see it. It's actually a decent price for what it is. It's $13,600 US. It's a Type RB, so that being the Bathurst version.
I like this one. This one's much better condition.
Nice. It's did 38,000 kilometers. It's an R, which means something's been repaired on the car. If they say here on that little legend.
These repairs, you can say that's a front left fender by the look of it. So that's some work done to it replaced.
Yeah, XX is replaced. Yeah.
But
so that'll be minor accident damage or a replaced panel, and then it'll be graded R.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was saying, even if there wasn't any serious damage, they're still going to grade it an R rating. So it could have been a minor scrape somewhere, but they're still going to say R.
Yeah, that's it. Huh? But it's nice car.
No, it is nice. Also, the interior again.
Unfortunately, there's only one photo, but yeah, I mean, it's got the standard cluster. It's 180 Ks in the cluster. It does have, from what it looks like, a Nardi wheel. I'm not sure if it's a stock wheel or if it's Nardi.
It's a bit hard to tell with that lights on it, but it does look like a bit like a Nardi wheel.
I may be wrong. It could be the wheel that came with it. I mean, it's a 1999, so it's the refresh with the really awesome front bumper.
I was about to say that front bumper looks really good too.
That's the one that Russell's got on his car, and I wonder.
It doesn't seem to match the rear end of the car. The rear end looks way too high.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the ride height of this thing. I mean, I think this car had the medium suspension. So you know, mine's got the hard suspension. You get soft in the medium. The black one's got the medium, and then the silver one's got that hard suspension. And hard is also lower down.
The only thing I'm not sold on are the wheels. I know they are stock, but yeah, to me it's just those need to be changed.
That wing and that front bumper, damn, too cool.
Yeah, I do like that wing also.
It's very, very nice. So I'll just close it by mistake, but let me just reopen that 1 second. Dude, it's a good car, 38,000 Ks. It's effectively stock from what we can see.
Also, the mileage was really, really good, I think.
For the money, I'd probably buy it. I mean, let me work out in South African rands here if we've got any South African followers. $13,648 times 14.5, 200,000 rand times 25%. Add VAT plus shipping. You're looking at 300k registered on the road. 300,000 rand.
Yeah, it's a type RBS. Also, the only thing, looking at the auction sheets here, you see down there is a little sticker I've never seen before. It says car wash.
Where? I don't see it.
Out of the auction sheets.
Oh yeah, look at that. Car wash B.
How did they create the car wash?
I don't know. Strange.
I've never seen that before.
No, never.
Well, I guess that's one more thing we're going to have to figure out.
That's so weird. Okay. Last one. Last of the RXs.
Yeah.
And then show me what you got. So this one's the last of the last FDs. It's a 2002 model, Type A. Or Type R, I don't know. It says R Type A. I've never heard of that. 3.5 grading, so it hasn't been any accident, hasn't had panels replaced. It's a C exterior, C interior, so it's like medium range. My car is...
Steering wheel is terrible.
Yeah, say again?
I don't like that steering wheel one, but...
Oh, jeez, I didn't even notice.
It looks like one of those ones you used to, play racing games with in your computer.
Yeah, it's a cheap... Well, maybe it's not cheap, we don't know.
It's a Momo wheel.
It's a dodgy Momo wheel.
Yeah.
That exhaust is sweet, though.
Oh, no.
And those wheels...
There.
Those are the same wheels that came on the Type RZ, I think?
This one's also much lower. You see the ride heights in this.
Yeah, this will have the hard suspension like mine. This is exactly my suspension. Mine's a Type RS. Yeah, I'm looking at a picture now of the... whatchamacallit, I've linked you on Discord. Guys, if you want to jump on the Discord, link is in the description. I'm live on Discord. Send me some cars, Gareth and I'll take a look at them. So those are the Type RZ wheels. Those things are really nice. Interior wise, you can see it's got some modifications. It's got Defi gauges, 4 gauges, don't know what they are there. It's got an Apexy Power FC with the holder. No, doesn't have a holder, it's just stuck onto the dash. The holder usually comes up to the top here somewhere. And then it's got that white face cluster with the red seats, so which is usually the type of the Bathurst version.
The Bathurst edition, yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
And also see on the passenger side there's a suspiciously wrapped parcel.
It's a dead Japanese dude.
Well, you're getting some overnight parts from Japan with your overnight car from Japan.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh no, I like this one. I also like the colour on it.
Yeah,
it's kind of metallic silver grey. It works really well.
Yeah, I like it. Ahmed, how's it going? I'm just looking at the live chat.
You see also here on the auction sheets it says Recaro, so there's a Recaro seat in there.
I think it was a stock.
I reckon, in this one.
I think so.
Now you see on the previous there, you can actually see the passenger seat has got a bit of a red tinge coming through there in the picture.
Yeah, I see that. Nice though.
It is nice.
That gear knob's got red stitching. Really, really good looking car. Anyway, I've just opened up your 34 that you sent me.
Oh yes, my favourites.
No, this car's not for sale yet. This starting price 42,000.
Yeah, it's maybe a bit out of budget.
Slightly. I'd have to sell my GTR. I'd have to sell at least the MR2 and one RX-7.
And yeah, quite a few more.
Yeah. So that's
the thing I saw about this one is see the exhaust on it. It's like they've tried to keep a stock appearance, but they can clearly see it's been upgraded. They keep the stock 2 parts at the back there, but it's quite a bit larger than normal.
Much bigger.
So I like the wheels on this one.
It's one back box, and those two are the, like, I don't know what you call them.
A shotgun was sticking out there.
Yeah.
So this one, interior looks pretty good, except for the obviously destroyed screen. But
dude, what about the weird beige color console in the center?
yeah, it's maybe just with age, isn't it?
I don't know. Isn't it supposed to be silver? Unless it's the lighting of the flash. Because
Might just be the lighting. The camera quality isn't the best either.
that's one thing about these damn auctions. The camera quality is so shit. But you know, it's supposed to be the same color as the bezel on the cluster.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at some on Google now, and it has got a slight silver tinge to it, but yeah, it might just be the camera or the lighting. It mostly seems to be silver.
I don't know. Very good looking
Maybe it's
car.
also, I think, due to the age, I don't know.
There's a nice little picture here showing the oil temp and water temp and stuff.
Showing how bad that screen is.
Yeah, that's lots of little scratches. But you know what? You probably won't see those scratches. The dude's shining his big flash on it.
Yeah.
But look at this. Just interesting for me. I don't know if it's interesting for anybody else. So the water temp's currently sitting at 86 degrees. I've never seen my I was just about to say I've never seen my GTR go up that high. My GTR used to go up that high in Johannesburg. Here, like 82, 83 degrees. And my oil temp around the same, about 75, 76. And then temperature outside was 29 there. This is a damn cool car. I wonder how much it'll sell for.
Oh, I'm guessing easily over $50,000.
Easy.
V-Spec. 79,000 Ks. Yeah, definitely. That's not an R rating though, but again, doesn't really.
I was actually just about to bring that up.
Looks like something on the back was replaced.
I'm just going through the auction sheet now. See if I can pick anything up. But it's got SSR wheels. Grading overall is B. It looks like it's just the V-Spec.
Yeah, it is just the V-Spec. The V-Spec 2 has a small duct in the bonnet, so this one hasn't got it.
Yeah. Nice car.
It is a very nice car, especially in black. I mean, obviously Bayside blue would be ideal, but black is still, I would definitely take that.
Ahmed just threw a comment there saying, as advanced Japan is, it seems like the auction guys use Nokia phones as cameras. That is so true. What auction house is it? This is Gifu auction house. The Yokohama auction house, their photos are actually pretty decent. They're not great. Let's see what this is MRAV. Pretty crappy, not crapper. Yokohama and the Tokyo one. Decent. A lot better than that crap I just thought. So, what else you got for me, Gareth?
Just dropped another link now, something we spoke about the other day is the R33 over there.
Let's take a look at that.
This one, I mean, I thought it was good. It's sitting at 61,000 Ks, starting price $19,000 US.
So can I tell the viewers what you were telling me the other day?
Oh, go for it.
So Gareth's always been a Subaru guy. He's had a WRX prior to his 2012 STR, and he's been part of the Subaru club for a while now. And I think he's really considering moving across to the dark side and picking up a GTR, an R33. Yeah,
well, see, my reasoning was the R32 is maybe getting a bit too out of price range for me, and the R34 has been gone for a long time. But the R33 has always been the underdog, I guess. And then also, like we said, is that from January 2020 they're going to be legal in America.
Oh, that's the thing. The prices are going to go up.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of the dark horse of the GTR family. You know, the awkward middle child between the R32 and the R34.
Yeah, true story.
But yeah, like I said, it may not be the best looking. I mean, I quite like the front, but the back looks a bit bulky.
Run through this one for us quick. I'm just busy doing something quick.
We've got a request to look for a Civic.
For a Civic. Well, yeah. Run through this R33 quickly. I just want to do something on my live stream control.
And Jacques van der Merwe says the R33 looks clean. That does indeed look clean.
Alright, let me, guys, links in the description. If you want to jump on the Discord, feel free to join in. You can send us some cars, send us some links. We're using japan-partner.com. This is where I bought my cars from. This is, these guys are basically exporters. So you deal with them, you pay them money up front, or 50% of the value of your maximum auction bid, and basically you just go shopping. So for example, let me not do that. I was about to click on my purchase history, but then you'll see how much I paid for my cars.
No, let's not do that.
So we'll skip that. But yeah, so basically you'll type in how many yen you want to spend, and obviously you got to pay them 50% up front, and then you can start bidding on cars, and you can bid on however many you want, as long as, well, not as long as, so you can bid on however many you want. The first one that you win, that'll be it. So obviously all your money gets sucked up. But if you put in, let's say, 20 million yen and you bid on 10 cars and they're all whatever, a couple yen, you can win all the cars. Anyway, we're keeping the guys waiting. Let's take a look at this R33. So this one is a V-Spec 1995, 61,000 kilometers, very low. There is no price because this car is up for sale on tomorrow morning.
I think it is, yeah, tomorrow. It's coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, it's an RA, which means it's been repaired really well. The front panels have been replaced. Fenders, bonnet, yeah, nothing. So it's probably, you know, probably had a little bit of a fender bend in the front. Let's see if we can.
Even in these low quality pictures, it looks like the paint job, so it's done pretty well.
Yeah, we can't really tell, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing seeing it on this tiny resolution, yeah, and arrives in person, and there's actually massive scratches and stuff on it.
Oh, that's the problem, man.
Other than that, it looks like there's a couple of extras on it. Obviously, you can't read Japanese, but
not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I think it's something we should invest in, definitely.
Or join the Japanese Discord and get the guys to translate.
That's also a solution. Just looking at that steering wheel, it looks like it's a stock R33 steering wheel, but then there's something in the sensor that's been changed.
This is a Momo wheel, and the bezel's been changed.
Yeah, the bezel has been changed. They said the outside part of it is still stock from the R33.
I don't know. I'm not a steering wheel guy.
It's just something I noticed when I was looking. It looks like the same steering wheel as on my mom's very old X-Trail.
Yeah.
So clearly the design didn't change much from about 5 years after that.
I got someone in the comment section asking what am I buying. Nothing at the moment. I've got too many cars to sort out. Jocks, like you mentioned, R33 looks clean. Wow. Vessel Brennison Civic. You know what? I have never searched for a Civic. Oh jeez, this will be the first time. Do you think I sell Civics here, dude?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Okay. I don't know anything about Civics. The only Honda I know anything about is the NSX.
I'll take a look on the side here.
While I'm waiting for it to load, I don't know if you want to send me another link. I'll take a look at another car.
What I got here. Oh, here's something interesting.
Oh my god, they do have Civics. I don't know what I'm looking at. Dude, if you're still watching, am I looking at new Civics or am I looking at old Civics? We'll come back to the Civics. Let's take a look at this 2000 GT. How's the year model? This car's from the future. Oh.
Yeah, it's, I think the system still needs a bit of work, even though we are using the old one.
Nice, the KPGC 10. I don't know what year this would be.
Oh, it would be 1970 something, wouldn't it?
1980, 1979. I did a post on one of these. Let me just see if it's this, not the same, but a similar car. KPGC 10.
It was started production in 1972, around about there.
I found one that I did a post on a little while ago. I don't think it's Oh, it's actually similar. Okay, so this one, I made a Steam It post sometime last year on a similar car, and it sold at 45,000 US dollars. This one's starting at 20,000 US dollars.
Oh, but this was the more desirable one though. Two-door.
So the one that I did a post on was a GTR. I don't think this is a GTR. Check it, I'll send you the link so you're on the same page as me. This is a 2000 GT, this isn't the GTR. It's got a Nardi personal wheel on it.
Always love the side lights on, the side mirrors on the front fenders there.
Some of the FD guys do that as well.
Really?
Yeah, pretty cool.
There's one of these in South Africa, eh?
Yeah, I know. What's his name? Freak the Cock.
Yeah. I think we should make a trip up there to go see him sometime.
Well, where does he live again?
It's in a town about an hour outside of Alcon.
Forgot the name.
I'll do a search for that in the meantime and see.
I'm just cleaning up my browser here. I got too much crap open. I don't know what I'm looking at. I've got a page full of Civics, and I don't know anything about Civics. So if you ask me the question again, it was Vessel. Tell me what year model I must look at. I'm actually super keen on looking at some GTOs. Still there, Gareth?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just clicking through a list and trying to find something else.
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what I want to look at? I want to look at some Subarus.
I've got one Subaru here.
Let me see.
I'll drop it in. It's nothing special, but just more for the price or anything. I think it would be a great daily.
So I'm filtering by year model on all Subarus, and I want to try to find the cheapest GC8, not a GF8. Yes, there's a GF8 here that sold for like $500. Ridiculous. Did you ever meet Chen?
The prices of those cars in there, it's $543, $343. I mean, I know it's a crap one, but geez, you can drive that thing and not have to worry about it.
I haven't opened the one that you sent me yet. I'm checking it out now.
I should do it in these ones.
Oh, you sent me a new Legacy.
Well, new, I mean, it's 2005 roundabout there.
Yeah. I remember my brother was actually keen on one of these cars when he was still living in South Africa. He wanted this whole luxury spec thing. I don't know, this would be like a... I don't know if it would be a competitor to the Lexus. Is it in the same class? What do you think?
I think it's definitely more powerful. The 3 litre in these things.
What's the power rating on this thing?
It's a 3 litre, I'd say it's over 200 kilowatts. Well, this one says 250, but who knows if that's true.
I don't know.
The one thing that struck me out about this is it's a 2004 model.
Okay,
Check that out.
It's not JDM enough.
Oh, check. 26,000 Ks.
Jeez, okay, that's nothing.
15-year-old car, and look at the price. It average sells for like $500.
It's peanuts, huh?
Yeah, so how could you not, once you just daily that, you don't have to worry about anything. If you crash it, just buy another one.
Yeah, that's true. Check this out. No, wait, wrong car. Hang on.
This one's appearing there.
Yeah. $1,371 US. I've just sent you the link.
Right.
It's a GC8, 3.5 grading, C exterior, B interior. Hasn't been an accident. It's getting sold at the Kyoto auctions, but it's not in the main auction house, which is strange.
For $1,300 only.
I know, it's absolutely... This is criminal.
Yeah, with the dashboard there in the middle. You've got a double-done screen in there by the look of it. Those dials looked almost flat. That's what it was.
You've obviously sat inside of like Ashley's car and those guys' cars.
Yeah.
The interior, so I don't even see what year model this is. This is a 98. So we received 98, 99, and well, carried on from there. So our first Subaru we ever received in South Africa was a 98 model. And our dash was very different to this.
I know, so this looks very different to what I'm used to.
I don't know if they got the year model wrong, but this looks like a 93 dashboard. 134,000 Ks, 3.5 CB. I don't know, dude, I'd buy this thing as a daily or
I mean, I would for $1,300, I'd definitely buy that.
And then check this one out. This one's got no inspection. So it's strange though, it's got like half an inspection done on it. So usually when they cross it out and then they stamp it, it means no inspection. And then they've shown you that there's issues with panels and stuff, but then there's no inspection, which is weird.
Look at the interior, there's definitely been quite a bit of stuff ripped out in that sensor console there. There's some wires hanging out there.
So this one is a 95 model, and yeah, it's a WRX, got the WRX badge on the back, got the stock exhaust. If you look at there's a picture of the front of the car. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any of the front pictures, it's got those very flat fins on the bonnet.
I see there now, yeah.
And that was the early model one, so this is like I think this is 3rd gen Subaru, I don't know. I was so out of the Subaru game for a while.
An interesting item in the back seat. It looks like there's a full-size wheel or two just sitting in the back seat.
Yeah, shot. That's true. The Mick just popped in. Hey, I'm working right now. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out. Hey, Mick. I guess the time's a bit out. What is the time in USA? It's a big place. I think Mick is in.
East Coast will be about midday, I think.
Yeah, it is midday-ish. I forgot where Mick is. He's somewhere cold. I've got his address in my garage.
It's 11:30 right now in California.
I'll just take a look now. Okay, I'm pretty much done with Subarus. Ooh, no, hang on. I found something nice.
There were 1 or 2 there you missed that looked very good.
I found a nice one. I'll send it to you in a sec. I found one for $95. Holy crap. It's a piece of shit, but I'll send it to you.
The desirable Subaru, or was it just a rubbish one?
No, it's a piece of shit.
Okay, because we should try. Let's see what this is.
There's no accidents. 2,000 watts, a bugger. Yeah, piece of shit.
How do you justify buying a car for $95 though?
Dude, okay, let's just say that we were allowed to import this car into South Africa. We're not allowed to bring this in, but anyway, let's just work this out for shits and giggles. Already off the bat, shipping is 10 times more expensive. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so if we were allowed to bring this thing into South Africa, it would cost us 1.25 times 1.15 plus shipping. It would cost us 35,000 Rand, landed, registered, if we were allowed to bring this shit. So it's actually not so great for us then.
Yeah, if we could buy a car for $95 and just bring it here for $95, it would be amazing, but we can't.
Yeah, that's the problem. Shipping.
I've got a request for a car to look for when we don't have Subarus now. Something we can bring in now is the Evo 4.
That's true. You were keen on an Evo 4 as well, weren't you?
I know, I was speaking to Wayne about it earlier today. We had a brief look, but I was thinking now, since we're on the topic, we may as well have a deeper search.
Yeah, sure. Let me send you this. There's 2 links here. I actually thought it was the same car. I was busy flipping between it. So the first one for $6,000 gets you a last of the GC8 models, a 2000 R. So something's been replaced, and it looks like it was the doors. Actually, sorry, hang on. R doesn't have to mean it's been in an accident. R can also mean that it has a modified body kit. And this one,
parts.
That's it. This one's definitely got the aftermarket parts. It's got a D exterior, C interior. I don't know, it's hard to see on the pictures, but you can see, I mean, the bonnet's not closing properly, or...
I like the seat's got a cushion for extra support.
Oh, fuck. Is that torn? No, that's a proper cushion, you're right. It's got an Apexy AVCR on the dash.
And those dials at the top, they keep standard in these models, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. That big one that's coming out of there is not.
Yeah, I mean, the top RA SGR version 6 limited, it definitely wins the longest name award for Subaru, but
yeah, that's true.
it's coming at standard.
Open up the third picture there and look underneath the steering wheel. Can you see the blue casing with a pink light on it?
Yeah.
So that is a Grady turbo timer, but it's the musical turbo timer. So that thing, I'm pretty sure it's a Grady musical turbo timer. It's a rare option. They came in pink and they came in red. I'll tell you about it now. Oh, it's the same one. Check this thing. I'll just send you a link now. It came out in pink as well, and you could program music into it. But
that was my next question. How do you program music into it? I'm guessing it's all how do you say it? So that's 48 bits or 24 bits. I can't remember how you call it.
That's so bad. It's like your old speakers that you used to get on your old computer type.
Ringtones.
Yeah, like a cell phone.
Exactly.
Crazy. Anyway, that dude's got one.
There's an interesting spot there. I didn't even see that down there.
Yeah, that's cushion on that thing. I mean, no, $6,000 is a lot of money for that car.
It is.
Check the other one out.
Look at it now.
It looks pretty damn good, to be honest. It doesn't have the aggressive side skirts and rear bumper, but it's got a very aggressive front end. It's
the wing on it also.
The wing's a bit overboard. So
yeah, well, it reminds me of one of those old Porsche wings that you just get kind of from around this time.
Mm-hmm.
Not a professional Porsches, but I know also some of those Carreras had the massive double split wings on them.
There's a picture of the interior there. I'm trying to figure out what this thing is. There's I don't know what this is. It's underneath the radio.
Let me look now.
Weird. No other pictures of it.
Looks like it's got almost some switches there.
I've just zoomed in a lot. Picture quality's bad. They look like switches. You're right.
But what for? That's the question.
Launch control.
Yeah, maybe once an ejector seat.
I don't know. Nothing. There's no telltale signs that say what the modifications are. It just says it's got an ETC, electronic toll collection system. 88,000 kilometers with a star next to it. So a star means that it could possibly have dodgy mileage. Rolled back.
Maybe the cluster was changed.
Cluster, dodgy mileage, rolled back. I don't know. Anyway, $4,500. It's a pretty decent price.
I'll pay $4,500 for that.
Oh, for sure. What's next? We're looking at Evo.
Oh, Evos. Let's look at some Evos.
Let's see what the chat's saying. That's it. Mick's from North Carolina. I knew that. My bad. Sorry, Mick. Glad you're here, though. Right. Market price. Guys, I'm looking back 1 month. If you've got any recommendations or if you want to see some cars and see what we got to say about them, let us know what you want to see. No Honda Civics and only JDM. Mitsubishi Evo, have you got any open?
I'm having a look now. I can't find any Evo 4s, but there's a lot of Evo 10s. There's an Evo 7 here.
How far are you going back?
Not very far back.
I'm going back a month. I see a 4 already.
Drop it in there, let's have a look at it.
I found an Evo 1.
Oh, okay.
I found 2 Evo 1s. I'm just going to open up a bunch quick, and then I'll send you.
Haven't filtered mine properly, so I'm still getting all the standard Lancers and...
yeah, same here. There's an Evo 4 here that sold for $2,000. 2 of them for $2,000.
Oh, see, that's something I'd be interested in also.
And a third one for $3,000. I'm not going to open that one. Okay, do you want me to send you links? We'll dive right into this.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Got to start with the Evo 1. Send you a link for 2.
Take it right back to original.
Yeah, 2 Evo 1s. Wait. Discard the second one. The second one's not an Evo.
This one is...
Okay, the first one that I sent you.
Yeah.
Is a legitimate Evo 1. R grading, so panel's been replaced, or it's got aftermarket. This looks like it's not aftermarket. It's got some weird fogs.
So those fog lights don't look like they match the car at all.
I don't know much about the Evo 1. I know it's got a big fuck off exhaust on the back. That looks like a Blitz Nerd spec.
I think you just put some mud flaps in this and we'll look the part straight away. Proper rally car.
These skinny tires look shit though.
Yeah, those tires may need a bit of work.
It's got a Momo wheel on it. I don't think
My question is, yeah, this is sold for $5,000 and it's got 223,000 Ks. You think the market's that desirable for these already?
I think so. I mean, this thing would have gone straight to the States.
Oh.
As far as I know, we don't have any legal Evo 1s yet.
I've never seen one in my life at all, so you could be right.
Legal, yeah, there's probably a couple from Botswana sitting.
Oh yeah, things like that. I mean, I've maybe seen one at the track, but no, never a legal one driving on the road.
Yeah. Look, I wouldn't pay $5,000 for this car. For an Evo 1.
That's something. This is maybe a bit overinflated.
I mean, it's. I know it's got all the heritage and it started everything for Mitsubishi and it started everything for the Evo brand. That's gone, I'm gonna say 9 models in. I don't particularly like the 10th one. It's a cool car, but whatever. It's not true to the Evo.
Straight away a bit.
And I know we got a mutual friend with an Evo 10, so sorry if you're listening. But dude, I don't know. If it was me, I'd get a 4, 5, 6. I mean, they look the part. They're the most aggressive looking.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been partial to those ones, including like the 7s and the 8s too.
Yeah.
There was a 9 for sale a few months ago, actually locally. Didn't go for a bad price.
There's been quite a few. There's actually a 7 for sale right now. Yellow one. You say Reg?
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Check this. I'm looking at the Evo 3 now, the one for $5,600 US. And that is... Jesus, I haven't looked at chat in a little while. Carl Z33 gave us a thumbs up. You're my most recent subscriber. I think you're actually sitting on the live stream thing. Your name's on there. Let's go back to the beginning. Rashil Kisun, can't copy and paste the text from the inspection sheet or use the Google Translate. I have before. So I used the Google Translate app with Jason from Sweden. The guy who helped me with my RX-7 build. And we had such a good laugh about this because when I did that, I think, did I tell you about it, Gareth?
Yeah, I remember it came up with a bunch of interesting words sometimes.
So Google was adamant that my black FD, the translation was the black ship of evil. And Jason and I were pissing ourselves laughing on Skype. It was absolutely ridiculous. The black ship of evil. It said it in multiple places. I must actually do it in... I don't have the app on me right now, or the auction sheet, but... oh man, it was super funny. So Rochelle, it's difficult, but you can do it. Yeah, you know the problem is people's handwriting differs slightly, and the app doesn't really understand it. So yeah, probably didn't say black ship.
I mean, now it has such small nuances and things like that, and it's hard to pick that up.
I know that's the problem, but anyway, James Thomas. James Thomas has got the maddest RB. He threw me off. I was busy reading his comment. He's got the maddest R33 GTR. He's from the States. He's also got an FD that he was doing a 3-rotor on. I'm not sure if that still happened, but Dude, this guy has got the craziest parts list. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a plug here. People are gonna laugh at my YouTube. Look at all the kid stuff that pops out from my daughter. James Thomas. Lots of Thomas the Tank Engine. R33. Found him. James Thomas, 256 subscribers. He's got the craziest parts list. I'm going to send this to you now, Gareth. So take a look at that video and look at his description. So guys, quickly, just bear with me. He's got a Rips RB30 forged short block. He's got a board Warner, blah blah blah, twin scroll manifold, teal wastegate, Kelford cams, titanium spring retainers, Grady intake manifold, adjustable cam gears, Nito head gasket, ARP head studs.
That's only serious there, eh?
This is insane. I mean, I couldn't even. Yeah, I'm not going to get into this. He's got a Heltec Elite 2500 flex fuel sensor. I've skipped like half the page. Yellow jacket coils, Magnus launch control solenoid. Bloody hell. And he's sitting here in my chat right now. What are you doing watching me, dude? I've got a piece of crap. It's almost stock R32 GTR. Thank you for the support though. And by the way, I didn't comment on this video, but I have watched it already. That's why I knew about the description. And I'm going to hit the notification bell here. So next time you post, I'll see it straight away. I'm jealous. Let's go back to the chat quickly.
Definitely got a build.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me go back to the chat quick and catch up. So Rochelle, I hope that answered your question. Ahmed, you think there'll be any LFA in the auction? Doubt it. Ahmed, I don't know if you're on the computer, maybe you can take a look quick, let me know. Otherwise remind me in 10 minutes, I'll take a look.
I'll open up a tab here, just in the background. So
yeah, let's see. James just commented he's sitting at work at the moment. Dude, thank you.
Glad to be keeping you from doing your job. Bit more fun store cars anyway.
Yeah. Guys, feel free to donate so I can build a GTR as good as James. No, I'm kidding, you don't have to donate. But I have set up this whole thing now with Streamlabs, so if you really want to, and yeah, it'll pop up like this. See? I think you guys can see. Yeah, little zombie dude. So if you want to pay, leave a message, it'll do text to speech. No pressure.
None at all.
Okay, let's go back to the cars. Left you guys hanging with the Evo 3 on the screen. $5,600 US. It is R. Something's been replaced. Let's see what. Do you see anything? Bonnet.
Yeah, maybe that front lip also. You can see that's a bit dented in.
A little bit.
And there's no marking for that though.
I don't know. I don't particularly
like. A7 means.
I don't like the 3, to be brutally honest.
No, see, I prefer the 4 because of those big round lights it's got. To me, that just on the screen is proper rally car.
There's aggression as well. I mean, you look at it and you're like, holy crap, good looking car. Thus, it's, for lack of a better word, it's like wet. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that back doesn't do it for me. Those tail lights look a bit. You know, those tail lights actually look like the silica ones.
I've got ADHD. I started clicking on the next car. Yes, yeah, you're right. Okay, let me give this guy a plug too. There's so guys, I sit on my local car sale websites every now and again, and my old Celica is up for sale. This is my old car. I showed you Gareth the other day. He's already dropped the price by 20 grand.
Really?
Yeah, he's selling for 140 now. It was 160, I think, when I sent it to you. This was my old car. It's one of 5,000 ever made, and he's gone and thrown a whole lot of money at it.
And we say this was your old car, this was literally your exact old car.
Yeah, this was my car. This was number 2930 of 5,000. Even my wife got involved in fixing this car with me, and it was the last car she ever touched. Anyway, moving on. I'm over this Evo 3, let's move on. There's did I send you the grey 4?
I haven't seen it yet. Drop the link.
Send it to you on Discord, and sending you the blue 4.
See, this is definitely more my style here. I like this.
So, James is looking for an HKS VCAM. I wouldn't know where to get you on. Actually, have you used Yahoo Auctions before? Might be able to find something. Are you looking for a brand new or a second hand one? Gareth, can you do me a favor? Can you look at the silver one or grey one and just run through it quickly with the guys? I need something to drink, like, urgently. Go?
No, I'm still here. I'm just having opening up over here quickly.
Okay. Alright, I'll be back.
Well, the steering wheel looks a bit destroyed. Seat's a bit destroyed too, but that's fine. Other things can replace. Let's look at that. I'm not too sure if that seat trim actually works. But I mean, that's all cosmetic stuff, so you don't have to worry about things like that. Mileage of 204,000 Ks. I'm not sure. That's definitely pushing it. That's definitely enough for a rebuild, I think. And then, no, it's got, well, it says require seats as optional extras, but I think there's standard seats in there. And that's an R rating. I don't know, for $2,000, I think I'll take it. What do you guys think? See on the comment, Ahmed says, do you regret selling the Celica? Well, I think Nelson has ups and downs with that car. I'm sure he can tell you more about it when he gets back.
Oh, back.
Yes.
Let me get comfortable. 1 sec.
Chris, no one left when I was talking. Clearly it wasn't that bad.
Ahmed's asking if I regret selling it.
Yeah.
I didn't. You know, this is hard to explain. So when I sold it, all I wanted was the R32 GTR, and I landed up getting the R32 GTR, and I forgot about the Celica for a while. And then, as you guys know, I've been collecting other cars like the two RX-7s and the MR2, and then now I'm kind of like, why the hell did I sell it? Because it had the 3S GT, the water intercooler. It was the Carlos Sainz edition, which is comparable to the RC model, which is what the guys got in Japan. And you know, it's just one of those things. It's like something I should have probably kept because it was rare, and I'll never get it again. I'm not going to pay 140 grand for it. Plus, I would never modify a car like to that extent, especially that car. JC, if you're watching this, I know you've spoken a couple times on the phone, but sorry, man, I won't buy it from you. Let's look. Did you cover the grey one?
Yeah, so that was grey silver one. We sold it for $2,100, and that's something I definitely consider.
It is cheap as chips.
Yeah, but then also you see that mileage of 200,000 Ks, so you're definitely going to have to rebuild that engine very soon, if it's still running.
Oh dude, 4G63, that thing will run, if it's stock.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you're talking about a 23-year-old car here.
MR2's got 220,000 Ks?
Oh, that's a Toyota. Those things don't break. And drop the nuclear bomb and then it'll be fine.
I suppose. Hey, after this, let's look at some Supras.
Yeah.
I'm onto that blue Evo 4 already. Just by the
yes, I see that one too.
It's
so I got mine is even higher. It's 234,000 Ks.
Yeah, look at that. 1996 Model R. There's no grading on the exterior. Interior is C. I don't know if this wheel is stock. Don't think so.
What, steering wheel?
Yeah.
It is. It's got a cover on it. Yeah. Stock wheel otherwise.
I dig those mud flaps, the really art ones.
So those really compete the look. I definitely have to get some of that on.
Nice. How's that radio?
See, the seats on this also, I mean, I don't quite like the pattern, but for stock coming back in that day, is actually very nice seats.
Mm.
I mean, these ones look a bit destroyed, but you can always get that redone.
I was just about to say, open up the third picture. The bolster on the driver's seat is fucked.
But that happens also even on my Subaru, eh? So these very high bolstered seats, you can't help it, no matter how hard you try. Especially with leather.
Probably never kept the car long enough to notice. I'm on a record now. My GTR is 2013 November.
So that's 6 years.
The longest I've ever owned a car.
Yes.
I mean, I had 9 Subarus, and I don't think I ever kept one for longer than a year and a half.
My current STR is on 3 years this month, so that's also the longest I've had a car for. 3 years seems to be my standard. 3 years, then it's time to
move on. My daily drive is always 3 years, and I'll do it again with this Lexus. It's your 3 year is like your break-even point if you're getting a car through finance.
Heading back to this Evo, and that's something I would definitely take.
I think I just killed the live stream by mistake.
Hmm?
I think I just killed the live stream. Oh no, we good. Shit, I thought I killed the live stream.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually not sure anymore. Guys, can you hear me? You still watching? Someone let me know in the comment section. I think it's still operating. I got a new mouse. This thing. All colourful and shit. And I'm not used to the back buttons. Anyway, I think it's still working. Let's
It's fine by the look of it.
okay. Alright, let's move on to the next one. What's the next car that we got up?
Either look at a Lexus or a Supra.
Oh, wait, I got one more. I'd rather take this over an Evo 5. This is, just sent you the link. Sorry, Evo 4, I'd rather take this. This is an Evo 5. It's RCC, it looks like the right driver's side fin has been replaced. It looks like it's been done really well.
Yeah, that actually does look pretty good from what I can see.
Big aggressive front bumper, big openings. This is a modified front bumper.
Front bumper,
Yeah, huge front mount on it.
Now, my only question with these is we can't bring these on, can we?
No.
Either 1 to 4 we can, but not 5.
Can't bring a 5 yet.
Yet, yeah, maybe, hopefully they'll change soon.
No, we'll be able to bring it in when it turns 40.
We must wait that long though.
So
2038
from the Madva. Yes, I'm still here. Okay, cool. Sorry guys, I'll hit the refresh button or back button on my new mouse. And yeah, things went for bullshit. Gareth, what are we looking at? Supra?
Either I've got a Lexus to look at or a Supra.
See if you can find an LFA while I open up some Supras.
I looked for an LFA, I couldn't find him, but I could find 2 ISFs.
I don't know. Let's stick to the JDM Legends. I'm gonna open up something here very different. I'm gonna look at the Toyota Starlet. EP91 turbo model. I think I found one. No, it's not an EP91. It's EP82. This is a cool one. Yeah. Boring. Okay. Check this thing out. It's a bit of a shit box.
That's the way we like them though.
It's cheap.
Yeah, cheap and cheerful.
There's a problem with it though. You might notice.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Bit of a problem with the rear tail light.
Well, not just that, it's automatic. So not good. This is, however, the SR20 version as far as I can tell. EP82.
I can't buy equipped, it just has a question mark.
This this thing's cool.
I didn't even notice it. Does this come with anything?
Well,
We don't
did I just say SR20? I mean, that's a Nissan.
no, S20's Nissan in it.
God damn it! What is it called? Nissan. It's late. Fuck's sakes! Toyota Starlet, Nissan Pulsar. That's it.
Also a GTR, and then the GTR R.
This has
Also.
got 1300 turbos.
Those must have been quite a little fast in their day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
automatic probably ruins this one a bit.
No, I'm skipping this shit. Let's go straight for the fucking big boy here. So we can't import these at all, and I'm referring to the Toyota Supra.
Which was sad. Very sad.
As of 2014, rumor has it that Toyota South Africa said was affecting the sale price of the Toyota 86. Now this is rumor, and allegedly they said that. Don't come after me.
Yeah. We've heard one or two rumors about it, but that's kind of the generally accepted one. But if anyone else knows, you can let us know.
Yeah, dude, I found the perfect Supra for you.
Is it the perfect price also?
Yeah.
Oh, great, yeah, it's definitely what I can afford.
Fucking winked. I don't even know
Yeah,
if I'm driving.
someone definitely did something in that.
Oh, dude, go inside, look in the interior, check the butterfly thing hanging.
It's definitely $100 extras for that.
It's an auto piece of shit. Oh, fuck. The last picture, you can actually see the damage. It's a 2JZ GE, normally aspirated.
Oh, nothing great then.
I'm skipping out on that one. Let me go by year model. Anyway, that was just for laughs. I'm not going to bother with the...
Yeah, an upcoming auction.
So again?
Half speed only though, but let's take a look at it anyway.
Yeah, send me the link.
Not the desirable one, but better than nothing.
I like looking at cars that have been sold already. Purely for the fact that I can get a ballpark figure on how much they went for. Or going for, but not that we can import these damn things, which sucks. I'm going to send you an RZ model, so this one had the... This is the real deal. And I'll open up your one that you just sent me. So let's take a look at your one first quickly. So this is a pending auction on an SZ, which means it's got the GE, 3 litre, normally aspirated. Neat though. Stock. Very stock.
Wheels would probably need to be changed. Other than that, it looks good.
I like it. Oh yeah, you're right, other than the wheels. But it's got stock exhaust.
Other than that, I mean, these cars also, I think they look really good in black too. So this one definitely speaks to me. You know, I wouldn't be picky, I would take one in any colour.
Yeah, shot. You know what, this car will probably go for like $9,000, 1995 model. Yeah, $8,000 or $9,000.
If we check the last stream we had, got Sean in his 09 SDR. He stays up the hill from us.
Sean.
Yeah.
Sean Miller, yeah. Did I just dox you with your last name? My bad. Yeah, I did. So we got a local Durban boy with us. Take a look at that RZ I just sent you. 3.5.
I'm gonna open, yeah, I sold for $25,000. This was the real deal though, so we can understand that.
Yeah, neat.
Like you said.
BBS wheels. White smoke coming out of the exhaust.
It was a cold day, you know, cold start.
Nice car.
It's good though, it's clean. It doesn't seem to have any work done to it.
There's one I'm about to send you on Discord. Take a look at this thing. 44,000 Ks. It's an R. It looks like the front's been... It's got a modified front bumper, so it became an R.
It's got plenty modifications on it.
Weird wing on the back. Definitely not for me.
I can see the little bit of Japanese I can make out of there. It says it's definitely got the TRD 320 km/h speedo.
Oh, dude, look at the interior. I can tell you a couple things right now. So the top right, above the RPM gauge, that's an Apexy turbo timer.
Yep, got it.
Bottom left, where your knee would go, your left knee, that is your Defi gauge controller. Defi gauge is going up. It looks like there's a shift above the top of the steering wheel. Is orange lights.
Yeah, the shift indicator lights.
Shift indicator lights. And then on the right hand side, it's got something. I think it could be a Blitz definitely not HKS. It's a Blitz boost controller. And then, can you see the foldable DVD screen that's in the center?
That is definitely Japanese over there.
Now I've got a question for you.
Go for it.
Passenger door, is that an amplifier with RCA cables coming out of
I
it?
was looking at that also, and I think it might be, but it's a very strange spot to put it.
Guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. That's so weird.
Because judging by the interior of this car, they just stuck things on, and I thought, oh well, let's just stick something at the door anyway and stay there. So we've done our job sticking things ready. Let's just keep on sticking stuff.
Oh, dude, check the picture of the rear of the car. There's like this funny blue. There's a blue light there. I don't know what that is.
So maybe not on the soundbar, sound system thing, something like that.
Like one of those ones that you put on your shoulder and walk around.
Yeah, well, on those
No,
old
hang
school
on.
ones.
There's another picture with the boot open. I don't know what that is.
Is it maybe you got air out in it? Thing.
Could be.
That would be something I think if you get in a car with air out.
It's set really hard though. I don't know. And then look what's hanging in the back there. It's got one of those shitty antennas for GSM for your cell phone. Remember my RX-7 had that?
I remember that, yeah, cleaning that out.
I can't.
I'm also looking at the picture of
cubes.
the passenger side. It's also got a whole bunch of stuff in it. There's a big box there. I can't make out what that is though.
Yeah.
I'm sure this must have air out. It might be the air out controller.
I don't know, dude. Let's move on from this.
That's it's definitely not for me, but
I dig looking at these modified cars because I like seeing what people have put into them. I go for the very minimalistic approach where I just have. Actually, it's not that minimalistic if you think about it. I was just about to say my GTR has only got. It's got gauges. It's got APXC controller. It's got. Fuck, never mind. My argument goes out the fucking window. Check this guy. Sent you a link. It's an RZ model, so it's the real deal. 1984 RC, C interior, C exterior. See the reverse bonnet scoop thing.
yeah, and this front bumper. I'm not too sure if what was this? The Veil side kits on this? I think.
I'm not sure.
Looks like it's all been blended. No, it hasn't actually. Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool with this though, if you could, what do you call it? If the guy could have lowered it a bit, it would have actually suited the car a lot better.
I would definitely fill up that wheel gap a bit because those wheels don't seem to quite match the size.
Yeah.
It's a very time attack when it's got going on there.
Oh, it does. I'm busy looking at the interior at the moment. Bit of a mess, if you ask me.
Someone needs to another one, I think.
It is. There's a Blitz controller above the steering wheel. It's got a Momo old school wheel. It's got a DVD player and a CD player. I don't know. Someone's
Combination of these things, yeah. The normal 3D
gauges. I mean LED buttons for the dash. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. They changed the lights in there.
There's definitely got some cheap carbon fiber wrapper on the dashboard too.
Yeah. Oh, we never know.
You know, aftermarket shift knob, and other than that, I mean, this interior is, I mean, it's a bit of a mess, but still way cleaner than the white one, I think.
I'm taking a look at another picture on there's like a slightly zoomed in picture of the interior.
Oh, I'm having a that one too.
Switches on it.
That handbrake lever looks very phallic, just sticking off the bottom frame like that.
Yeah, it does, eh? What are the switches are for?
We're switching out the ones on the left.
Yeah, the one underneath the Defi gauge.
I don't know, because they all seem to have the exact same markings on them.
Weird.
Well, if anyone knows, let us know.
I wonder if it's an audio equalizer thing or is it performance. So check here, there's actually some English writing on here. So he's got a Vortex wing on the back. He's got raised wheels, the 17s, Defi gauges, and then he's got an HKS something.
Yeah, something, yeah. $25,000, would you?
Yeah, maybe.
This one still at least has some potential. You could put it, I mean, if you want to restore it back to its former glory, you could. I think it still has that ability.
I'm sending you another link of a red one. I think this is a waste of money, to be honest. So this thing, one is badly damaged when it comes to clear coat all over. So that's red for you. It's got stock wheels, but look at the front wheels. It's got that goldy brown like color to it. I don't think that's dirt. I think that's.
Oh, okay. This one reminds me of the red RX. Haven't looked at first place.
Yeah, very similar. But here's the thing: $11,000 for this car. It's 95. It's got low mileage. I'm saying low mileage with inverted commas.
Yeah, low.
Doesn't look. There's no interior pictures yet, but it's been rated a D exterior and an E interior. If it had low mileage like that, why would the interior be wanked? That's the question. It's also an automatic. $11,000 for that.
Yeah, you see how different the paint is on one of those fenders compared to the bonnet. This one's definitely just been a case of left outside in the sun too hot. But this looks like it's about as stock as it comes. These are stock wheels, stock exhaust, stock bumpers, everything.
Yeah. I see Sean's asking you a question. He says, Gareth, have you seen the parent engine covers?
I haven't actually, no.
And then, can I show you guys what I'm doing to my calipers? Yeah, send the picture on Discord. Let's take a look. It's playing Fortnite.
Should I add my STR as about as stock as it comes from the factory?
Okay.
I mean, it's just HKS bill full.
Okay, I'm done with the Supra. Moving on. There's one. See, I would take this over that red one. And look at, even though the mileage is a lot worse. I mean, if I was going to buy a Supra like this, I would definitely do a 2JZ GTE swap on it. Price is good.
Yeah, it's a very good price. It's over $7,000.
Stock wheels.
Stock wheels, D interior and D exterior.
Hideous with those wheels though, shit.
It looks terrible with that.
No inspection.
It just surprised me how much these things have gone up in price lately, hey?
I know. What else? We looked at RX-7s. Should we look at some R32s?
Yeah, let's take a look at R32.
I'm gonna do this. Let's go slightly different first, and then we'll come back to the.
Well, I've got my I'm gonna save my trump card for last over here. I've got something very different.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull out a Sylvia.
Good choice.
I'm not gonna go for the early ones. Let's go straight for an S15. So we'll be looking from a 99 onwards, and I'm not gonna bother with any spec S's. I'm gonna pull up some. Okay, well, hang on. I've got to talk about this one though. Let's talk about the Spec S quick, because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So, let me tell you guys a story, and Gareth knows some of this. Maybe I've told you the story. We're not allowed importing the Nissan Silvia into South Africa at all because it's not on the collector's item list, which is absolute bullshit. And it's one of my all-time favorite cars. And let me backtrack. So we can't import it as a collector's item, but if I had to move to Japan or the UK or wherever for 12 months and work there for a period of 12 months and own the car as well in the UK, I would then be eligible to bring the car back, and that's any car as long as right-hand drive. So I could bring a Silvia back, but obviously I can't do that because family commitments and blah blah, and I don't want to leave the country anyway. That's the only way you can bring it as a returning resident. Someone, I'm not going to mention any names here, brought a car back as a returning resident from, he's a Taiwanese guy, he was living in Japan for a while, he brought it back as a returning resident in 2010, and he had the car for 2 years. No, he bought it in 2009, and then in 2011 he approached me and he said, hey listen, he's going to move back to Japan now, don't want to buy his car. Now in 2011 I was all about the Subarus. At that stage I think I was like probably on my 8th Subaru, and that's all I cared about. I mean, if I saw a GTR I'd be like, oh, my Subaru's quicker. Meanwhile, yeah, anyway, so he offered me this car, and this exact car, it was the normally aspirated version, Spec S Aero, and it had low mileage, sorry, exact model, not exact car, and I declined, and I never got it, and I didn't know at the stage, because back then I was just young and stupid, and I thought I could import anything. And I thought if I wanted one, I'd be able to import my own one. And that didn't happen. And then this car got sold on to I can't mention names again. Got sold on to somebody, which Gareth ended up doing a photo shoot on.
I did indeed, yes.
Yeah, and this is before Gareth and I actually met.
I'm trying to find a picture of it. I think we met once or twice, but we weren't on the same page yet then.
You didn't believe me that I had a GTR in the garage.
No, I didn't.
And now the poor car is sitting
Yeah, you're correct. So it's weird how I came full circle and not doing a photo shoot of the exact car you're talking about.
Did you find one?
I'm having a look now. Well, in my drive somewhere here, I think.
Send me a link.
So I download the pictures too and drop them, and you can open them and show the people.
Yeah, let me know. It had an engine swap.
I found some.
It had a manual gearbox swap, and the wheels were swapped. Anyway, it's actually the only SA registered, South African registered S15, and I think it's in Cape Town at the moment. It's the same colour as this gunmetal grey. Got away. And here's the worst part: he was selling it to me so cheap. He wanted 60,000 rand at the time.
Oh, next to nothing. Or relative to the time.
Dude, the problem is also, like I said, I was so into my Subarus. I think I had 2 or 3 Subarus at the same time then, so I didn't want to take on another car. Can't believe I sold it.
Yeah.
Ahmed's asking a question here. He says, how do you know if it's a 2JZ or GTE? So it's a 2JZ GE and a 2JZ GTE. So what James has said is right, but also there's different variances within the Toyota Supra model. So the SZ, SZR, ZS, yeah. So you can actually go and learn all the models and what they have and all the different differentiating parts. I want an S15 convertible. I'll throw my spare. Why the fuck do you have a spare RB26, dude? What the? Jesus Christ!
Someone say, "I've got a spare RB26 I was lying around here. I got something to do with it."
James is a madman. Ahmed, I hope that answers your question with the SZ and all this. So you can just learn the models and they'll be a differentiating.
Yeah, I've opened some pictures for you and check them out of the exact S15 you're talking about.
Oh my god, it actually hurts.
It's one of those things, you have to do it.
I wonder if this is... Yeah, it's coming up on my stream. God. Just opening up all the links quickly. So guys, this exact car, this is the car. I sat in this car, I drove it. I had this car for one evening. The dude, prior to this guy, the owner that Garrett took photos of, he actually lived down the road from me where I am now, and he gave me the car for the evening. I gave him my GC8 as well. We just swapped cars for the night, swapped them back in the morning. And this exact freaking car I could have picked up for next to nothing. Nice photos, by the way.
Oh, sure. He's about, I think, 5 years old now.
Yeah, I know. I saw these photos because you also did a picture of with this car and his S13, the second owner.
Yeah, that's correct.
I saw this before I met you.
Yeah.
And
that photo shoot apparently went quite far and wide. I didn't know it at the time, but it did.
He was quite an influential guy there.
I was in the drifting scene.
Yeah.
But this was always a nice car. I mean, I enjoyed shooting this.
Isle of Man, didn't you?
Yeah, Isle of Man.
Fuck. Anyway, so moving on, that was my unicorn.
Yeah. We'll make a plan one day. There'll be another one somehow.
Yeah. I believe it was up for sale again recently, but it was asking way too much money.
I'm not actually too sure, to be honest. The last time I saw it for sale was about 2 years ago. It was asking just over 200k.
Looking now, James just said in the comments, when I blew my R33, I bought the RB30 from Rips, New Zealand. They don't ask for a course. I've still got my blown engine. Damn. Crazy. Buying an engine from New Zealand. I gotta think big. I'm fucking around here. Guys, hit that like button. Share this fucking shit so I can do what James is doing. God damn it. Oh, fuck. I found an Autek version. I'm going to copy that. I actually don't know too much about the Autex, but let's take a quick look. I want to find one spec R. Here we go. Okay. I'm sending you an Autek, and I'm sending you a V package spec.
V?
Yeah.
Oh, this has not got the wing on the. Oh wait, no, both of them don't.
No,
What's
both,
this?
yeah, so you get the spec R, which is a turbocharged version, the SR20 DET, the still rear wheel drive, came in manual spec, and then you get the spec S, which is the SR20 DE, normally aspirated SR20, and it's still rear wheel drive, and then it came in manual and it came in automatic. And this Autek model, I see it's got an SR20 DE in it, it's got 10 coilovers on it, it's got 17-inch wheels. I don't know what else got this. The interior is bland, it's just got gauges. You know what's common on these cars, I'm sure you know, is the air vents in the center. Guys throwing 60mm gauges. I'm sure you saw that on Shane's car at Desi.
Yeah, that's actually correct. Just checking it now.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what the tail lights in this V package though. Are they standard?
They're like Lexus lights or something.
Yeah, they look. I'm not sure if I'd go with that.
Pretty shite. I like the interior of this car.
The interior has always been very nice. It's always got that kind of that timeless look to it. Like it's old, but it's not new, but it's still okay.
I think the Aero package. I'm not a fan of this. Anyway.
Oh, for me, it has to have that little wing on the back of it at least. I don't like it without the wing.
Yeah, that's true. That's the Aero package right there.
It's like you see a STR without a wing on it. It just looks weird.
It's like a USA. They like doing that. Ripping the wing off.
But no, that's me. It has to have a wing on it. It has to be a little bit over the top at least.
I'm just opening up some Skylines now. There's RS Turbo that's sold. RSX Turbo as well, quite cheap. So a funny story, I don't think I've ever told you, but the first car that I ever went in when I was born, my dad came and picked up my mother and I from the hospital, and that was a Nissan Skyline.
Oh no, remember you told me it was that old one.
2.8 GTX 2-door, and it was it was like golden color. I'm sure I could find some on Gumtree. Nissan Skyline.
I mean, back in the day, this was a proper baller car, wasn't it?
I'm going to send you a link now for that R30 model. There's an RSX and another one. So, GTX.
Oh, no, these things. Just look at them. The interior is so almost angular.
No. So this, I'm looking at, oh my god, this one's like, yeah, no comment on the paint job, but it's got matching, oh my god. Okay, so this car that you guys see on the screen, my mother had a Nissan Exa, 1984 I think, or 83, and my dad had a Nissan Skyline GTX, this exact car in gold, stock color, 2.8 litre, normally aspirated, and yeah, anyway, so they had those two cars. I think a Nissan Exa was also called a Nissan Pulsar back in the day, and both of them old style like this. And that started all. My brother actually kept this car. This was his first car when he started driving, and I mean, something I probably wouldn't ever drive, but yeah, Nissan Skyline thing.
That's definitely where it all started.
3
days on.
Subliminal messaging, I don't even know.
Right back then.
How's this RS Turbo that I sent you? It's the 4-door variant. The R30.
Have a look at one of them now. Oh, geez, $4,000 US though. Is it really that much?
The thing is, it's I don't know what the power output on this thing is, but it's 2 litre turbo. I think it had an RB20 in it, if if I'm not mistaken.
These are kind of making a comeback though. It seems. I'm seeing more and more pop up on like speed hunts and things like that. Lots of people are making a big deal about these cars. Especially the 2-doors.
I think it's an RB20 that's in the car.
You reckon?
No, it's not. It's a FJ20E.
I don't know what engine that is at all.
I don't know. I'm not into this old 80s, 70s JDM.
No.
Did you see I asked about a car on my Instagram? Guys, if you're not on my Instagram, follow, please. That would be amazing. Yeah, I think my one post is going viral. Yeah, my one video is going viral.
Is it an RX-7 video?
No, the abandoned one. So the RX-7 video got 7,000 views on my Instagram.
Not right now.
This one. So that thing got 7,044 views, and I see now my abandoned car video is going viral. It's just starting going viral now. That's
This video of us talking to go viral also, that'd be great.
Say again?
So this video of us talking to go viral, that would also be great.
Doubt it. Nobody gives a fuck about us talking. Except the 9 people in the room. Rochelle Kasoon, if there are any, look at some Stadia Autek versions. Yeah, sure. Let's take a look after these shitty Skylines. So I've just opened up this HR32. I'll send you the link now. Does this car look familiar?
Let me see when it opens. Yeah, it does look kind of familiar.
Does it look abandoned?
Yeah, not as abandoned as that shit one we saw.
Holy shit, look at this. So I was trying to figure out what that hole was in that abandoned car. Not trying to figure out, I saw it earlier and I was like wondering what the fuck, because there was a bit of rust damage on it. Where the fuck is the video? This one.
Which are you looking at?
One sec. It's, yeah, I'll pause it exactly. Copy video at current time. Sent you a link. There's rust damage and there's a hole on the back of the car there. I was wondering why there was a hole, because mine doesn't have a hole there. And I've just only realised right now that it's got that shitty wing on it. And you can see there's a centerpiece on that auction car that goes into the back there.
I see there now, okay, that makes sense.
So I didn't know that because I've never seen a non-GTR model ever.
You also had the one that we abandoned one had the lights up Skyline.
Yeah, I know. It's a rare item. I had man, what's his name? On my Instagram, S. Jaren. So he's got a. It's probably easier if I just Instagram S. Jaren. So this dude, he's about to get a free plug. He sells rare. I'm about to link you this stuff so you're on the same page. He sells rare Skyline stuff, JDM memorabilia. So he's got Mans doohickey, $100 for this little badge.
I like this watch.
Yeah, it's got all sorts of stuff here, like weird stuff. He's actually got some strut braces and rare wheels. He's got lots and lots and lots of cool stuff. So James, maybe you want some of this stuff. I don't know if you. I'm sure you're familiar with him already. So he sells all this stuff. I mean, look at this. There's an ARC super titanium tower brace. Maybe we must do a little series and look through some of this guy's stuff one day and other things on Instagram. But he's got that brace for sale. $2,200 for a strut brace plus shipping. Let's put little unicorn emojis on it. Crazy. Anyway, he contacted me and he said, listen, there's a rare part on that car. And how do I get to my own Instagram. There's a rear part on the car. Where's the post? Abandoned Skyline. And where is it? Here. Lol, I see a rear part on that car. If any parts are for sale, let me know. But we already spoke in the DMs, and there's a rear illuminated panel on the back. So this Skyline had a rear illuminated panel, which is pretty cool. And I wanted this car. My wife won't let me spend money on this, buying it. That's a long story. There's a donate button on the stream, guys. You want me to get the GTS? Let's go for it. Don't hate me, don't unsubscribe. Alright.
Yeah, I'll provide one more before I'm going to pick it from you.
Yeah, I want to start ending this live stream unless someone wants to look at something particular. I'm going to throw up a R32 GTR. Have you got time for two?
I'm going to give you mine that I've been holding on for, that's like my top trump card.
Oh, okay, cool. I've got two R32s. Can I have a quick look at them?
Cool, perfect.
Okay, let's look at the maroon one first, and then the one with the hanging front light afterwards. So the maroon one's super cheap. It's a 1992 model, which is really legible for the States. 177,000 kilometers. It says red, but it's just super.
Yeah, that's a strange shade of maroon red on there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's dusty or I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, it's a grading 3, so that's a good sign. And in the C interior, they didn't bother putting on the exterior. Interior wise, it's got a aftermarket wheel. I don't know what wheel it is, and it's a personal wheel, which is nice. It's in bad condition though. This front driver's seat is fucked.
That's not new, far from new.
No. Anyway, 177,000 kilometers, and the price is really good. So I don't know.
Oh, that's something. I mean, you can buy it fixed up as time goes on.
Yeah. Moving on, that white one. Dude,
That's so pathetic hanging up like that.
that indicator, I mean, the guys that took the auction photo, they could just pop it back in. It's literally
It takes 5 seconds to stick it back in, even with some chewing gum.
there's one screw that goes back in, and one screw that holds it, and then, yeah, anyway. But you're right, yeah, you could have just thrown some chewing gum there to hold it for a little bit. He's got that N1 lip on the back, but it looks dodged. There's like black shit coming out of it.
It wasn't answered properly on there.
You got the N1 front bumper, I didn't notice that straight away. N1 side, so he's basically got the same exterior as my car. It's a grading 3cc, 141,000 kilometers, sold for $17,000 US. Got a stock steering wheel. There's nothing done on the interior other than the radio, stock seats. Have you noticed the air vent's broken? Left hand side.
A common fault though.
Yeah, they become brittle. Most common is that dash bubble, which has got.
Yeah, I see the dash got a small bubble appearing there, but nothing bad. And there's also an issue to watch out for.
It's actually, it's taking up half the dash if you really look properly.
I mean, the interior wise doesn't actually look too bad. It's
No, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got?
Alright, here we go. You're gonna wonder what the fuck this is. But have a look.
I know what this is.
Yeah, it's my favourite.
This is an S13.
It is an S13 essentially, yes. You see the interior. The interior is now identical to the S13.
Yeah, this is an S13 chassis. That's I mean, this thing's just been dropped on the top of it. So guys, this is a Mitsubishi Le Sayed.
Yeah.
Super cool car. I'm just checking the comment section. Jacques from Melbourne says I have a GTS 4. That is the RB20 4-wheel drive, I think. Sorry, I'm digressing a little bit. GTS 4 Skyline. Let's do, the rain is coming down hard. Yeah, it's an RB20 DET. It's 4-wheel drive. I think it's cool. I've never seen one. Never seen one in real life. Sad. I've only got my GTR. Piece of shit. Going back to Gareth's car. Mitsuoka, let's say it. So this company, I mean, do you know the background? You want to talk about this thing?
Yeah, the thing that always I liked about this car is that if you go to YouTube and type on this car, the first vid that normally appears is a video of this car drifting, because it is essentially like it's on S13 chassis.
Mm.
So you see this weird old 1920s looking car with a screamer pipe on it drifting on a circuit. It's definitely a sight to behold.
Yeah, sure. That's true.
Unfortunately, like I said, I would love to import one of these just for the, I don't know, shock value of it, but again, since it's an S13 chassis, we can't.
I prefer the S15 one though. Were there any there for sale?
I don't think so. This is so far the only one I could find. But I mean, these are actually also quite rare cars. Even I think by Japanese, there are not too many of them floating around.
I'm going back 3 months. I want to
Yeah,
see.
so I went back about 1 month. So
Check out the picture I sent you. That's the Orochi.
This looks like a fish.
That's fucking ugly. It has a Banzai magazine that this car is in. Mitsuoka Orochi, based on, I forgot what it's based on.
Like the design melted and they just left it.
Was originally based on the Honda NSX supercar. Although there are no details of new top Orochi, we suspect it still is. So it's based on the NSX.
Definitely doesn't have the same cult appeal as the NSX though, I think.
Definitely not.
No.
I'm just looking for another La Sayed and then we can close this live stream. Won't be long. So I found one. There's only one, and it's sold.
For how much?
Doesn't say.
Ah.
Just see if the link worked. It freaked out.
It's just an image link.
Yeah, sent you a link. So this is an 8-type modified. This thing is based on an S15. If you guys take a look at the interior, that's the S15 interior.
How did this? Why can't we get this?
It's not base. It's actually the flippin' chassis of an S15 that's been extended.
Yeah, it's been extended by quite a long way, but I mean, look, that interior is identical.
It's the same car. It's got the same engine, everything. This is the normally aspirated Spec S version that they've converted. And these guys had to bring in, they had to make a certain amount of numbers to make this car road legal or something. I don't know the full story on this.
Some story I felt.
Yeah, but that's super cool. I dig it.
I mean, there's not one of those pretty much in Africa as far as I know. Can you imagine driving on one of those?
Yeah.
I got the villain from a James Bond movie.
We'll never see one. Yeah, this is an evil villain's car.
Oh, but I want that. Look how awesome it looks. With the SR20 in there.
I could picture you driving this.
I know, so could I. That's what I wanted.
I don't think it'll make it down my driveway though.
It probably wouldn't. That's a good point.
No, definitely not.
If you get to my house, though, that's fine.
Dude, we forgot something.
Which is?
Honda NSX.
Of course.
Can we look at one quickly before you go?
Let's look at one.
Literally one, and then that's it.
Yep.
Honda NSX. I'm going to look at one with pricing. Let's see what we got here. Oof. I found an order. I found 2 orders. 3, 4. Fuck. There's only orders for sale. Might as well just look at one. What is the first thing you see when you look at the interior?
Oh, it's opening now. That's a nice image on the screen. I don't know what adult rated movie is that from.
Man, that looks dodgy. I wonder what's that thing on the top of the dashboard with the blue and the green lights.
Not, yeah, I'm trying to figure out too. I mean, this quality's so shit, so it's hard to tell. But It's a close-up of the DVD TV screen. Not like we really want to see that, but it's there. Oh, there's no other pictures.
Oh, that's epic.
No. Oh.
I wonder if this thing's got like some sort of satellite TV, or if this was just a DVD.
I think it's got satellite TV.
Full electric seats. How's that?
Yeah, it's just like a luxury model. Or
I don't know. All I know is I was supposed to buy one this year, and yeah, Bitcoin and everything went for a bull of shit. And I'm fucked up.
so yeah, April. Still have another 8 months.
Well, that wasn't exactly the plan.
Yeah. Oh well.
Stupid
Oh,
cryptocurrency.
well. Keep going. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it for the vlog. Oh, vlog,
Ah.
not a vlog, what do you call this? Live stream.
I'll stream.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. There's 8-9 concurrent viewers the entire time. 4 likes. 244 views. Dude, thanks for coming. Thanks for co-hosting.
No stress.
We'll do this maybe once a month. I think it's quite fun.
Yeah. Something cool to just talk shit about cars.
Yeah.
And there's some other people doing it, and why not? It's what we do anyway, so we may as well get other people involved.
Yeah, exactly. I see a comment there from Jimmy Dean. He says any RX-7. So we actually covered RX-7's the first car that we did on this. There were 3, I think, that we looked at, Gareth.
3 or 4, because I mean, we saw the red one, a silver one, and a blue one, wasn't there? And I think there's 1 or 2 more, maybe.
I closed all the things there. But Jimmy Dean just says, what the fuck, I just got you. We've been streaming for, how long have we been streaming for? Like 2 hours?
1.5 hours, maybe longer.
Actually, I'll tell you now. 1 hour, 40 minutes, 20 seconds. Sorry, dude. But
We'll go next time, Jimmy. Don't worry.
yeah, definitely next time. But this live stream's going to come back up in, it'll be playable on YouTube in about an hour roughly. And if you start it up, you'll see RX-7s in the beginning. We took a look at 3 FDs. One went for $5,000. Ahmed, after a very long time, he did a live stream like this. Yeah, dude, it's been a while. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Gareth, thanks a lot.
Cool, that's just.
So, see you all in the next video. Cheers.